Are you ready now?
I'm ready for action. Carry on.
Ready? Right, let's go. Richard, how are you doing?
I'm good, Josh. How are you? Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm really well, mate. Can you take us back to your first time that you came into Everlast and why you chose to work with us?
I got a phone call from this guy called Terry, who I didn't know, who rang me up and told me that he'd like me to come in and have a coffee with him and do some business. And he gave me the address in the old Pudsey office, and this was before sat nav and all that sort of stuff. And I'll be honest with you, I couldn't find it. So I was
surprised.
I was a little bit late. So anyway, I eventually turned up, and if you remember, Neon Neil was on reception. That were a bold move, wasn't it? Eventually took me into Terry's office, and he gave me all this about how they were going to be some mega contractor now. Life were going to be great now. Me and him were going to be partners and all that sort of stuff. And I didn't buy any of it, to be honest with you. So I told him that at the time I wasn't sure that the relationship was for us, and that I'd consider it. At a later date, he told me that nobody had ever said no to him before at that point. So he rang me up later, and we agreed to meet again, and we met a couple more times. And he said, "Right, I'm now gonna buy some of your gear to prove that I want to be." I want to work with you. The old pour and roll, yeah. And that was the start of the relationship that we had. But that was back in sort of 2019, 99 was that. So a long time ago, yeah. So and then we moved on from there to various sort of projects. But the big one was Merry Hill Shopping Centre.
Like the Forth Bridge, that one. The amount of roofs we've done on there.
Yeah, which was a big job, and I think that I believe that was kind of like the very first Everlast, what you would call proper big contracting job. I think the first order was something around about 600 grand, and Terry told me later that he was absolutely, I'll use the word very, very worried about it, because he'd never done a job that big before. But it went well, and we got it done, and it was brilliant.
I remember, Richard, the job when I first started all them years ago. We were on Merry Hill, and we had Cleveland.
That's right, yeah, Cleveland. What was it called? Yeah. They were. That's right. Yeah.
Cleve, the lads down there, the labourers helping them out.
That's right, they were. Yeah.
Yeah, we were on there for quite a while.
44,000 metres we ended up doing in that, and that was the kind of start of the. That was the start of the big relationship, where we started doing a lot more work together.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time at Merry Hill, and it's quite funny, because if you go onto Google Earth now, you can see it's like a patchwork quilt, isn't it, with the red felt that we had on there as well. And yeah, I mean, over the years, Rich, especially with the Tremco, you look at the LWS systems that we used to install, the liquid systems, were one of the first times we were using that. And going forward, back then, did you believe that our relationship would have helped work together like it has to build where you are now and where we are? Because realistically, you were one of the first big partners Everlast had, and I remember my first day, Rich, coming in, and you strolled straight in the office, didn't say hello, walked straight up to Mike's office, and I'm like, who's this guy walking in here? And I'm like, who's this guy walking in? And then after you come on, Mike's like, oh, that's Richard from Tremco. You'll soon get to know him. And then look where we are now. So, how do you think the business has partnered together to grow where we both are?
Well, I think at the end of the day, everyone needs you've got to understand that people like me need a good contracting arm to install your gear, someone you can trust, and that's what we've had. We've had a relationship of trust, and we've done millions of pounds worth of work together, and it's worked out absolutely great.
From my point, working with you as a supplier in various forms and it's always been fun. We know where we stand, and we've delivered, right, and the products have always been what I think. One of the things has been from procurement myself is you look at it and you want to work with quality manufacturers who deliver quality products, and that's what we've been able to deliver together for many years. Why, the key thing, Rich, as well, is why Everlast, and why do you think the partnership's been so strong between us?
I don't know. We all get on together. Everyone's heading in the right direction. No one's trying to lift anybody's leg. You know, we generally work well together, and it's been, you know, that partnership has proved to be a long-standing thing, and you know, everyone seems to benefit out of it, which is you know, create a win-win scenario, which is exactly what we're looking for. Long may it continue.
Absolutely.
Exactly, yeah. So,
well, thanks for coming in today, Richard.
No problem at all. Been a pleasure.
Look forward to working with you again in the future.
Lovely. Appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Terry, all the best.